Now we're ready to add and subtract matrices. If you have two matrices, call them A and B. If A and B are the same size, then A plus B is obtained by adding the corresponding entries. And likewise, A minus B is obtained by subtracting the corresponding entries. And we also have some properties that are noteworthy. The commutative property, we talked about this when we reviewed chapter 1. The commutative property says that it doesn't matter if you add B to A or if you add A to B, it's going to give you the same matrix. And as well with the associative property, it doesn't matter which order we add the matrices in. We can add A plus B and then add C, or we can add B plus C and then add A. It will still give us the same matrix. So let's go ahead and jump into some examples. In this example 1, we are adding. So to add, the above tells us that we add the corresponding entries. And when it says corresponding entries, we're going to be adding A11 plus B11. Adding 1 plus 1, and this will give us a new matrix of the same size. 1 plus 1 is 2, and then we'll keep going. We've got, and then we'll add A12 plus B12, in other words 3 plus 4, which is 7, and then continue down the line. 4 plus 3 is 7. So basically, we're just adding numbers. -1 plus 6 is a positive 5. 2 plus 1 is 3. And 0 plus a -2 is -2. So now we have a new matrix, A plus B. And we're just adding the corresponding entries. In example 2, it's the same procedure, except only this time we are going to be subtracting. We take our first entry, A11 and B11, and we are subtracting this time. So we're subtracting 1 minus 2, it's a -2. It's a -1. And continuing with the same procedure, A12 minus B12 is 2 minus a -1. 2 minus a -1 is the same thing as 2 plus 1, so that is 3. And then we will continue with the remaining entries. -1 minus 3 is -4. 3 minus 2 is 1. 4 minus a -1, same thing as 4 plus 1, so that's 5. And 0 minus 0 is 0. And that is our new matrix, A minus B. So adding and subtracting matrices is what we're used to. We're just adding, subtracting numbers. We also have what's called a zero matrix. The zero matrix is the same thing as 0, to where if you add 0 to a number, you get that same number. With the zero matrix, if you add the zero matrix to another matrix, you get the same matrix. And the zero matrix just tells us that there's zeros in every entry. Every entry is a 0. So when we add any matrix to the zero matrix, we're just saying 6 plus 0 is 6. 2 plus 0 is 2. 3 plus 0 is 3. And so on. And we'll see that we get the exact same matrix, nothing changes.